Hey there guys, Peter here with a brand new video for you, and today I'm going to start something a little bit different. This is my desktop screen. Now, why am I showing you this? In the Tech Syndicate forums, join the forums guys, there are nice people in there. So in the Tech Syndicate forums, there is this month's Break a Leg challenge, which is basically a forum challenge for creating a nice interesting stuff. And I decided to create a nice and interesting thing, aka a video game. It's going to be a simple game, it's not going to be too complex or something. So here we go. I found this website some time ago. Link in the description down below. So this website have a lot, and I mean a lot, of interesting game mechanics ideas. Some of them are really nice, and I found one in particular that really brings me a lot of joy just looking at it. Namely this one, Tiny Crawl World. It's not going to be named that, but anyways, link in the description down below as usual. Anyways, let's say that this is just a hero management game. You have a bunch of heroes and you manage them on the world map. I know a person back in the history that used to have a bunch of people that he needed to manage. That was a king that needed to manage his knights and emissaries and all his people under his command. So basically in this game that I'm going to make with your help, you're going to be a king, managing your kingdom. But the basic gist of it is, you've got a bunch of different little banner games. Each one is a window of a single character existence. You do not control the characters directly, instead they will wander around their current dungeon doing what they do, and you can watch. The thing is, while you do not control them directly, you can assign them to different dungeons, towns, or whatever. Just grab a window, drag it to a new zone, and the character will teleport to the new zone and do his dungeon crawling thing. Here's the thing, this is basically an RPG where you're not the hero. You just tell the hero, go there and do your thing, and it does. So basically as a king you send there your emissaries or your knights or whatever, and they do their thing. The knights fight the emissaries, talk to people, the spies give you information and stuff. And that's it. That's the basic idea of it. Here's another interesting part of the plan. You can make a smaller window, stick all the banners on the small window, put it in a corner somewhere and do your daily job. So you can easily place them over here on the right side where there is empty black screen on over an advertisement or something, and you can see what your characters are doing. This is not going to be a game where you have a lot of action, where you take a lot of stuff to do. This is just a game where you explore the world and witness different events that take place in the world. Anyways, that's the basic idea of it. We'll need the world map, we'll need the different dungeons, we'll need the different characters, and so on and so forth. So for graphics, I'm going to use the Rainer Styleset website. Link in the description down below as usual. The thing is, the 2D and 3D graphics are free to use for non-commercial and commercial usage. That's all I needed. Free to use graphics. I'm going to only use the environment stuff, meaning the trees, walls, sand, sea, ground textures, and stuff like that. I'm not going to use the build. I may use also the buildings and other stuff, I don't know. I'm not going to use the characters though, because the 2D characters, they look a bit weird, and I'm looking for something a bit different than this, something more pixel art style than this. Anyways, the engine of choice will be Game Maker Studio. Thanks to a forum friend of mine, I successfully got the Humble Game Maker bundle. If you remember, a few days ago, I told you that you can get the Humble Game Maker bundle. And I'm not just recommending stuff just to make videos, I'm recommending stuff because I believe they're nice stuff. Just the same way I'm going to get a Jumble bundle very soon for the Prison Architect. You know. By the way, you have 6 more days to buy this thing, and there are a few more games added to the bundle. So anyways, I got the Humble Game Maker bundle, so now I got Game Maker Studio, and this will be the engine we're going to use. I've worked with this thing before, so I know the basics of it. I know what to do, I know the capabilities of the engine, and everything else. I have done something very similar to this thing before, so I have the capabilities of doing it. You won't be able to have that many characters, but that's not really that important. You'll have 5 or 6, something like that. We will be using Game Maker Studio. You can use the free version if you want to follow me step by step, or whenever something is finished, I'll give a download link so you can just play the alpha versions or whatever they end up being. I need to say this, I'm not a professional game designer, nor am I a professional programmer, so all of those will be amateurish. Let's just say it like that. Anyways, why am I not using Unity? Because I've been using Unity for a while, I've been playing with Unity for a while, and Unity is, how to say it, it's difficult for me to wrap my head around the integrated internal Unity functions and the resources Unity basically manages. I have used GameMaker 8.0 back in the day, so I already know the capabilities of this engine. I know what I can do with it, so I'm going to use what I know. I'm not going to start learning completely new engine just because of this project. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say for now. In the next video we'll start to make some basic preparations so we can have this thing going. Hey, it's not going to be too long of a video, but this is just the setup. Okay, that's all from me for today, and I'll see you in the next video.